Hey guys, welcome back to the Rapid Purple channel. Mike here, and before I get into anything to do with this video, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the new subscribers. We are so close to breaking 100. I think as of making this video, we're like 5 subscribers away from breaking that 100 mark, which I know is not a lot at all because we have YouTubers out there with just thousands and thousands and thousands. But I'm excited that we're coming close to that number, so huge shout out to all of you guys that are subscribing, liking the videos, commenting on them. You guys are awesome, and I love you all. Thank you so much. Now, as far as the actual video, what I wanted to do is kind of continue on with my concepts of how you actually start an online presence for your business, and I wanted to dig into and touch base on how you can create a Facebook page for your business. Now, before we actually hop in and start literally creating the page and so forth, there's a couple of things that we're going to need. Now, if you guys remember in the last video when I talked about kind of a very general overview of things, I mentioned that I like to tell people to start off with getting their website done first. Apart from the fact that all of your different profiles and listings and so forth are going to inevitably point back to the website, if you created the website first, you're going to have a lot of graphics and things already done that will inevitably help us create all of the profiles and the pages and the listings that we're going to make. So for example, we're going to make the Facebook page in this video, and we're going to need a couple of things. We're going to need a cover photo, the picture that goes over on the top of the page. We're going to need a profile picture or an avatar that we're going to display. And if you created your website, you probably already have these things. You just have to make them in the appropriate sizes. So you probably have a logo by now, and that logo will essentially be utilized in maybe your profile picture. And let's say that for your website, you already have a background that you're, utilizing across all of your different, pages, and you can use that for your cover photo as well. Now, utilizing a lot of these same exact kind of resources and graphics and so forth starts to create a uniform look and feel across all of our different things. Our Facebook page is going to resemble our website to some extent. As we get further on in the videos and we make Twitter profiles and we make a Foursquare listing and we make a Google listing and so forth, all of these things are going to utilize, maybe the same essential concept for the logo, for the profile picture, for the cover photo, and we start to establish, a brand. We really start to develop some branding behind our company name, where now people, for example, with Rapid Purple, for years I've been utilizing my little purple monster now that, now has switched from just hanging out there to flying around on a rocket ship. But all of the different profiles and things that I have utilize the same, concept, so the same purple monster across all things, and it creates a brand. And now when people see that purple monster, they associate it with Rapid Purple. So we want to do kind of the same exact thing here. So we're going to assume for the duration of this video that you already have your website made, which means that you have something to use for a cover photo and you have something to use for your profile picture. All we really have to do before we dive into it is make sure that those items are in the ideal sizes for our page. So, what are those sizes? The cover photo for Facebook, ideally, you want to have it 851 pixels by 315 pixels. If you have it a little bit larger than that, but it's in that rough aspect ratio, you'll be fine and good to go. Try to keep it within that. Your profile picture, it's going to ask you for a minimum size to upload of 180 pixels by 180 pixels. It generally resizes that down to about 160 pixels by 160 pixels, and then it puts a little white border around that. But again, so if you start off with 180 pixels by 180 pixels, you'll be perfectly fine and good to go with that. So we got that out of the way. Let's actually make our page now. Head on over to facebook.com/pages, and I'll put the links to everything that you guys need the link to down below. Head on over there. Brings us to, a page something along these lines. You'll have other top suggestions and stuff to like, but these are just, what mine are. Doesn't really matter. On the top right, you're going to see a button that says Create Page. If you're just logged into Facebook already, you don't want to go to the /pages thing, hit that little drop-down arrow in the top right corner, click on Create Page. It'll bring you to the same exact page as clicking on Create Page there. Now, the first screen asks us to identify what type of page we're making. Are we making it for a local business, an organization, for a specific product, an artist? What is it? The majority of you guys watching this video are going to be a local business, and that's what we're going to make this for. If you have other types of things, for example, that you want to go ahead and make a page for, you would utilize your entertainment, your cause, your community, or so forth. For the purposes of this video, we're going to focus on local business and place. Selecting that is going to make sure that you can add your address, you can showcase a map, you can obtain reviews about your business and so forth. And that's essentially what I'm trying to get all of you guys to do, is to make social media profiles for your businesses. So let's go ahead and select local business or place, and it's going to ask us for some brief kind of start off information. First off, we got to select the category for our business. Now, for the concept of this video, I'm going to just go ahead and make a very simple something for a bar. So let's go ahead and with that. And our business or our place name is going to be Demo Bar. The Demo Bar is going to be located at 14 Wall Street, New York, New York, 10005. And we'll put some sort of phone number down in there. Now, I'm obviously typing in completely fake and wrong information here, but for your purposes, you would go ahead and obviously type in all of your correct business information into there. And go ahead and hit the Get Started button, and you'll land over on your next page. Now, here we're going to add categories and descriptions to what our business actually is. So now we are a bar, but apart from just being a bar, I mean, we serve bar food. We have American food and so forth in there. We have great drinks. We could also be a lounge. And we want to appear for all these different types of searches. So we want to go ahead and type all these different categories in there. And they'll start appearing as you type. So let's go ahead and select bar. But we're a bar and grill as well. We play sports, so we're a sports bar. Just along the same. Now let's go ahead and do American restaurant. We're an American restaurant, much the same way. Here, the next thing down there, we show a little bit of a description about our business. So here is some information. Ideally, put in here what makes your bar stand out. Put in here the fact that your bar is located in the rural parts, or in the historical parts of town. You are extremely well known for having over 150 different types of, beer, and you were rated Best Burger Bar in 2014. Kind of, things that you could essentially call to actions, things that people are going to read and be like, that's great, this is where I should go. Don't just type in, we've been in business for 25 years, we're open Monday to Fridays from 9 to 9, and we serve burgers. Type in things that will entice people, things that are really, bam about your business. Top burger bar in 2014, 150 different beers on selection, open 24 hours, 300 different variations of burgers you can make at our Make Your Own Burger Bar. Whatever the case is, type in things that are really enticing and that make your business pop and stand out. Get that done and in there. Now, the next part over here, choose a unique Facebook web address for you. If you don't go ahead and do this, and I'm going to not do this so you'll see what it looks like, but you'll essentially have a very, very, very long name to your Facebook page. And if you want to share that with people, you'll be giving them something like facebook.com/pages/my-demo-bar-12896433968/ Way too long. Choose your unique name down here. Now, if you don't know 100% what you want it to be yet, don't set it now, do it later. This is something that you can only change once. It is a little bit of a pain in the ass to actually get to later on. So if you messed up and chose the wrong name initially, it might irk you a little bit. So think about this one, choose the best thing that you could possibly have for your name, or don't set it yet, and we can change it later on. If you're ready for it, type it in what you want your name to be, and take it from there. I'm going to leave it blank for the purposes of this, just because I know this is a page that I'm going to end up deleting anyway. We're just doing it for demo purposes. Is Demo Bar a real establishment, business, or venue? All of you guys that should be watching this have an actual business, or that's what I'm trying to get the people to watch for, that have actual businesses. So go ahead and select yes, and go ahead and select yes on the following thing, because you are the correct representative for that business, and you are authorized to create a Facebook page for them. Put that in there, press Save Info. Next step that it's going to bring us to, it's going to ask us for that profile picture that I mentioned before. Upload one somewhere from your computer. I do not obviously have one for this demo business that we are going to, for this demo business that we're going to go ahead and create, so I'm just going to press skip. But this is where you would go ahead and choose the photo, upload it, it would showcase it to you in here. I'm going to skip this and jump over to the next part, which is add to favorites. Now, add to favorites gives you a very quick and simple way to always access the page that you create from the left-hand side on your Facebook.com home screen. It'll list up under your favorites just like it's showing here. Again, not something that I need for the demo, but something that you guys should all definitely do because it gives you quick, easy access to your page from essentially almost anywhere on Facebook.com. Very comfortable. Preferred page audience. This is where we want to go ahead and select ideally the people that we really want to target with our things. And the types of people that we want to show our things. So, a couple things that I want to put out here. First off, everybody can always find your Facebook page. That's not what this is about. The point of what this is about is to try to, so for example, when I went to the /pages page and I saw a set of recommended pages, those recommendations Facebook is generating based on the demographics that other, business owners have selected for the types of people, the type of audience that they want to attract to their page. So let's say that we have a bar in Brooklyn, New York. We would go ahead and select here in locations that we want to do Brooklyn, New York. We want to feature specifically those people with, let's say a 25-mile radius. We are a bar, and a big portion of our things is drinking, so we want to target 21 and over people only, so we'll select the 21 up to 65 plus. Perfectly fine. And maybe because we are extremely big on beer, we can select beer as the interest under alcoholic beverages for those types of people. And then we can see that there's 20 million people that fit within that description, but it's obviously filtering it down from, what it was originally. And we can go ahead and keep typing in interests and so forth just to create a ideal demographic of people that we want Facebook to go ahead and show us as some page that they should like. Add all that, hit save, and you will finally get to your page. Now, chances are that you put in your photo and everything over here, so that would immediately display and you will see that there. You will, let's close all this. You will eventually have a little link up here called Analytics, where you'll be able to go in and see detailed stats about who's been liking your page, who hasn't been, how many likes you gained this week, how your posts are doing, so forth and so on. Until you obtain 25 likes, I believe it is, you won't get access to that, so don't worry about it. What you're going to do from this point on, you got your photo already in there, you created this page, add your cover photo, which is very simple to do. Click Add to Cover, upload a photo, select the photo that you're going to have, plop that in there. Let's kind of start making this page look visually correct. Now, we put in our address, so the map was automatically generated. Our hours, our price range, our website link, and our menu isn't here. We want it here. We want to make sure that we fill in all of this with as much information as detail as possible. And this is something that you'll see we're going to be doing on all the other profiles that we're going to make. But starting here, add the link to your website. Add your menu. Add the price range for your business. Add your hours of operation. Hop on down to photos. Create a couple of photo albums. Make one called food. Make one called venue. Maybe make another one called special events. Throw pictures into all of that. Let people be able to come here and truly get a feel for what your business is going to be like when they get there. So they can see what the food's going to look like, they can see what the venue's going to look like, and if you do special events, catering, things like that, they can see what those things would look like. Go ahead and do that. Once you have this essentially left column filled out with all of your info, create a call to action button. Now your call to action button ideally should be doing one of two things. Either it's directly a contact now, or it's a book now, which goes to your reservation page. I mean, essentially, I would say that for most businesses, those would be the two that we want to go ahead and utilize. If you have an e-commerce side maybe for your business, you can choose the shop now function, I would go ahead and go with either book now or contact us. Make them point to either your contact page or your reservations page on your website. Boom, call it a day. Get that done. Now, we want to tell the whole world that we went ahead and created this. So we're going to go ahead and invite our friends to like this page. Now, our goal here is to get as many people as we could to like it. First things first, we want to exceed that 25 likes number so that we can get access to our analytics. Secondly, it's difficult to try to get other people to like the page when there's absolutely nobody that likes it in the first place. It's just monkey see, monkey do concept, you know what I mean? So we want to go ahead and start building some sort of following, and our friends is a great resource to tap into. Everybody you're already friends with on Facebook, send them an invite. They won't be upset by it. You created a page for your business, so you're not really, blatantly throwing something stupid at them or asking them to buy things. You're just asking them to give some support back to you, their friend, by liking your business's page. Nothing wrong with it. Invite them all to it. Hopefully you have some great friends, and they go ahead and they hit like on it, and you build up your likes, and now your page is started. You have all your information about your website there. You have all your pictures and so forth there. You have some likes on the page and so forth, and you're actively pushing to get more and more likes. Now, use it. Every single day, make a post on this page. You know what? Push yourself to make a post every single day on this page. You're hanging about the restaurant, you're seeing things go down, watching what's going on. Snap a picture. Upload that picture. Be like, hey, preparing this amazing meal right now. You're doing a catering event, you just set a beautiful banquet table waiting for people to come in. Take a picture of the banquet table. Be like, waiting for our guests of honor to arrive. But start posting things. All of your existing likes and followers and friends, so forth, they're going to see these things appear in their newsfeed. They'll hit like. It'll cause other people that are their friends to see that they like that. They might see it. They might like it also. They might like the page. People that are searching for your business online will find the Facebook page, will see activity, will see things happening, things going on. So all a great, beautiful thing. Apart from just posting pictures and so forth, make sure you tell people new things that are happening. New things that you did. People have to know about. They have to. No other way they're going to find out. Right? Tell them. You made a new drinks menu. You created new entrees, specials of the day. Post all of that, throw that all up there. It's only gonna benefit you. It'll take a minute of your time, but it might bring in 1 or 2 extra customers, and that's more probably valuable to you than that minute. So you'll be all right. So I want to tie this off right here. You guys have a page. You have it essentially made, created. We went through all the basic initial steps to get our page up and going. I gave you a couple of quick tips and things that you can post on there. Now, I did more detailed videos that you should definitely go watch from this point forth. First off, I did the video that essentially is, if you build it, they will not come. That is probably the next best thing that I'd say you should go ahead and watch. It really goes through a lot more ideas and tips and things that you should be posting and so forth, and ways that you should be using social media to really interact with your customers and to tell them about the things that are going on and how you can go about, saying that. I also did a video that it touches base on the very basics of social media. Also a great watch for you from this point forward, so that you make sure you're doing the right things with this Facebook page that we went ahead and created. I'll link to both of those videos down below, and then they'll also be in the outro to this video, so you can just go there and click on them and they'll bring you over there. Anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching. I'm hoping all these videos help you guys out. If you have any questions, anything like that, post a comment, shoot me an email, message me on Facebook, whatever the case is. I'm more than happy to help out. Make sure you like the video. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Again, shout out to all the new subscribers. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And we'll see you soon for the next video. Bye.